Hmm. Okay, now I hope I got everything working. Okay, now that everything is working, we can get started. Okay, we are picking up exactly where we left off yesterday. Now we have to go actually let's go and see what Natty wants. So we're gonna go to Hill.
Revelio.
As usual, we have to stop over here real quick.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Oh my god.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
You there! Now you've gone too far. It's become personal.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna eat you.
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over
You've made a great mistake.
Really?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Hold on. I'm back.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
No,
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
the very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures? I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on no one as yet. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important...
Mallowsweet?
I had just... You see,
The
precise... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Incendiary.
Beard.
The flames make the fire sink.
Beard, how beautiful.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you... My guess is... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
And now, time to go to Herbology.
What am I...
She growing Punja's onion again.
Morning, Professor Garlick.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit... Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second time is now.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy, or
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we... You'll find the cabbage...
Yes, Prof.
They're in... Come back and see me.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, dogweed and death cap. You get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remark and good.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend... Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Was she Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw? I can't remember.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. It cost me my...
To make anything, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Hufflepuff. That's what I thought, okay. Time for potions!
Nothing beats
This cannot possibly be.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy.
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Over there! Yeah, but who?
Trunks is back. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
He has the same name.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
For some reason, he reminds me of, Sharp.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Not Sharp,
My parents consider...
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gold. A fascinating language, by the way. Merlin's beard, speaking of stars, will be in astronomy.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get inside.
You won't. Fwooper feathers.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients you want.
I understand.
Your potion.
Nope.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potion. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
My Wiggenweld potion is utter rubbish.
Protect Dragon's Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth. Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can...
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Fine job brewing your first Wickenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Oh, shut up, Samantha.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Potion's already done. Hey, who's this?
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Revelio.
Wiggenweld potion is not sound as a substitute for common sense.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
That's the last time I have a potion idea.
So, let's see. Okay. Spin Riches is still closed.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to jackdaws. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
I think I'm gonna walk. While I'm around, I might as well just check out to see if I can find some potion ingredients as well.
These rocks have seen better days.
Also,
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Accio! I recognize those handles. The summoning charm. Accio! No statues here. This'll do nicely. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. Accio! Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Copy that, thank you. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. This'll do nicely. Levioso! Accio! Nothing. I'd best keep looking.
Fuck. That hurt.
No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Let's hang on to it for now. Accio! I'd best keep looking. What's happening?
I just found it, and
Could it be? A
Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness. I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain I dropped
Yeah, I
it the
forgot.
moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden treasure hunting suits me. Incendio! Lumos.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Okay, now where are you? Ah, there you are.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. As you can imagine, I never paid.
Lumos.
Come on, Jack.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Lumos. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home? Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Huh? will make you.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Incendio. Impressive. It's...
Okay.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
I'm just curious to see something. How much coins do I have? Okay.
wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Accio! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign. Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Accio! Incendio! Remarkable.
Thank you.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Me and Daddy are gonna take our pills right now, but we're still eating at 4:30.
Okay. About this right time anyway, so.
Incendio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! Accio! Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio! Incendio. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa!
God damn it!
Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa!
Damn it!
Accio! Leviosa!
God damn it! This doesn't work without Accio!
Stupefy! Accio! Leviosa!
God damn it!
Accio! Leviosa!
Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Leviosa!
God damn you!
Accio! Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio!
You know what? Fuck this. I gotta wait until I get in.
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Because I can't get it without it.
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Accio! Revelio! Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is There's something beyond this room. Accio, Incendio, Protego, Stupefy, Expelliarmus, Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Stupefy, Accio, Expelliarmus, Levioso, Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. But I've seen this before. Gringotts and a restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much, but first...
I don't...
I'm afraid...
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Let's give it one of each. So let's do Accio Mastery. Disarming course. One core. And room of requirement map. Let's do this. So we'd spent 5 talent points so far. Wait, did I come from up here? Yeah.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to vanishing charm. objects, or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions.
So we're
Have a good look
gonna...
around. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Okay, so I need a focus potion.
A wise decision.
And a maxima potion. Okay.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Actually, since I'm healed, might as well go and get this, then I had to return to shops class.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at.
Come on now, soul.
Revelio.
And now it's time to return to Hogwarts.
As well. But surely those were curdle.
Actually, I'm gonna pause here. And call it a day. And I'll catch you guys later.